By a show of hands, how many of you here get excited looking at this picture? All of you. That's what I thought. We all love money, don't we? In the times that we're in, I know that a lot of us go through a lot of stressful situations, and that some of you have or are living paycheck to paycheck. According to Martin and Steele, rising costs in every aspect have forced millions to live paycheck to paycheck. It's a very difficult thing people have to go through. When going through that, some people get home and lay in their bed, scroll through the internet for hours to try to avoid the situation they're going through. And think that it's going to help them be less stressed out and will help them fall asleep. But instead, they won't be able to go to sleep and will probably sleep very late, like 3 in the morning. Just because you're going through these situations at the moment doesn't mean that your future is going to be like that. There's solutions. You could first start by changing your mindset. There's a lot of people that I know who are going through this at the moment and just talk about the feelings they're going through or how they think nothing's going to change for them. But they're not finding ways to help them become financially better. Some people spend their money on unnecessary things even though they know they can't afford it. They order Uber Eats instead of cooking at home, or take a Uber instead of going on the bus. And personally speaking, I've done that. I've spent Ubers to go to work for a lot of days, and then at the end of the week I noticed I've spent like $100 and something on Uber, and I could have used that money on something that was going to help me gain more money instead of losing. Instead of scrolling on your phone, which is obviously not good for you, we all know that, you should read books. There's a lot of interesting books that could help you release stress and become more peaceful, and can help you go to sleep at night more quicker. Since we're talking about money, I really suggest for you to read financial literacy books. They will help you so much in gaining knowledge on how to make more money. Like in this picture, the guy that has read books is reaching to get more money. Picture this. You know how you not have enough money to save up to go on vacation, or to go eat out with your friends and even have an emergency fund. You can even take the risk of not going to work if you're sick because you have money saved up. Have you heard of the phrase, making money in your sleep? There's a lot of people who now can do this since they gain more knowledge, reading books, and know more on having different ways of making more money. Imagine not having to worry about knowing how much you have to pay for a bill because you know you could pay it in full and on time. You have time for new hobbies and spending time with your loved ones that before you could never see because you had to work and work and work. That's why I think you should invest in stocks. Some of you are probably confused and don't know what stocks are. Stocks are a piece of a share of a company that you buy. And let's say the company gets better and better, the money you've put into that company is going to increase. For example, some people go into the Apple store and get the new iPhone, or go to Sephora to get a new makeup product that just dropped. Instead of buying those products physically, you could buy a share of their company. And since your company is making all these good sales, your money will increase. If you do not know much about how to invest in stocks, there's a lot of people that you can connect with and they can help you. I've met so many amazing people that give me advice, and that's why I think you should invest in stocks. You might not know a lot right now, but you could definitely learn. Knowing about financial literacy is very important because it'll help you increase your economic situation. There is a lot of ways you can learn. You can do a lot of research online. There's free mentorships, and there's websites like LinkedIn where you can meet new people that could help you. Some people think that you need a lot of money to invest in stocks, and you really don't. You can use $10 that you had extra, 20, and invest. There's stuff like index funds that are low cost, and it's where you buy a share of multiple companies, and that is more flexible because there's a less percentage of your money losing value. All you need to do is start. And there's a lot of information online. I have a lot of websites that I put in here if you guys would like to use them. They would help you a lot. You should invest in stocks